Corinne here, and today we're going to do a May plan with me. All right, so you can see that I have my card deck. All right, I have May all printed out and ready to go. These are my daily like wins, my things I'm proud of from last year. So I'm going to go through these to see if there's anything I want to include on this May one. And then I've got a couple of like stickers for dressing this thing up, and I have all my highlighters and pens and stuff. All right, so first thing I like to do is I just come through. Sometimes I write on it first, but I'm gonna probably put stickers on it first this time. Okay. What's really fun is that like you can dress these up and then it takes like no time at all to do this because it's such a small little thing. Okay, so we're ready to go. All right, so I get my kids' school calendar up and I find like important days I need to remember. So like the 22nd, they're off, which is weird. And then the 23rd is their last day of school and it's a half day. So there's nothing else going on like school-wise I need to be worried about happening in May. I do have in May, my next book is coming out on the 12th. Yeah, so on the 12th, no, the 19th. I have a book launch, okay? And then after I have those couple big ones, I kind of am just coming through these. Now, you might be wondering like, Corinne, what the heck does this have to do with like getting in shape and losing weight, all right? So one of the hardest parts I feel like of losing weight and like getting in shape is finding the time to do it all, right? So having this little planner card, I do use like Google Drive as well, or excuse me, Google Calendar as well for like once I get on like the weekly schedule, but I still like to have this little card every month where it tells me about the important things. And then you're going to see here in a minute how I kind of break down my goals for the month. And then these things are really important. So I only started keeping track of these like wins or victories or what was a good day. I only started doing this last year, and I have a whole nother set of these inside my card deck. These white ones are for this year. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and see if there's any like really great victories from May, and then I'm going to remind myself and sort of celebrate those this year. Okay, so I found that back in May, I was actually at, I was on my way to getting to 183 pounds. So I don't know the exact day, but this is like why it's so important to keep track of all this stuff, because it made a huge difference when I was like losing weight and stuff that I knew exactly how much I was each day. So learn from my mistakes, right? So I'm going to just put that I was 50 pounds heavier basically than I am right now. So you can really just pick any day for that, but I'm going to just go with what I have for now. Okay. What I also like to do is sometimes I'll go back and I'll try to see if there was any like fun holidays going on in May, with there being Memorial Day weekend, this weekend. Okay, that's probably I'm gonna do, but I would sometimes try to find something fun up here. Like there's Cinco de Mayo. We're not gonna be drinking, but we could probably have like tacos or something that night to have it be fun. But then, like I said, I would look for other things in here. So maybe I have to check to see which day is Mother's Day. Okay, so Mother's Day is the 11th. So sometimes I would try to find something up here for us to do, but I don't know, honestly, like I just feel like with the summer coming and everything, that as we're going to be outside, we're going to be playing and having fun. It's a little bit, you know, the finding other things is really more to try to like make the time go by faster. So I'm going to put Cinco de Mayo on here, and then we could always do like Mexican, like taco, whatever, something night, right? All right, so next thing we do is I just come over here on the side and I put the day, and then '11th is okay. So now that I have them all in here, then I kind of just pick a little color and I just kind of mark the days up so I know which day is which. I'm trying to find what I did for, March, because I really liked the way that March came out. Oh yeah, okay, got it. All right, so I just pick a color. So this one I'll do Cinco de Mayo. And then we'll do Mother's Day. Sometimes these are a little bit too dark. Okay. And then usually I come by and I just grab up some scissors and do the, like I just cut off these little stickers that hung over. Okay, now the last thing I usually do is if I'm still trying to do a weight loss goal, then I'll break these out as far as like, say my goal for the month of May was to be down to 140 pounds. Then I would break it out like, okay, so if I want to be 140 pounds by the 31st, then that means I need to be 141 by the 21st, and then 142 by the 17th, 143 by the 10th, and then 144 by the 3rd. So I would break out each one individually so that I can try to set mini goals for myself throughout the month. For me, for the month of May, I'm not going to be, I'm working on just maintaining my weight. I'm not looking to lose any more weight at this point. So I'm probably going to come up with some other goal. I haven't decided yet. Maybe like a step goal or a weightlifting goal or something like that, of like, I want to do, say I'm going to try to shoot for 10,000 steps a day. Then I would be at like, what is that? Like 300,000 steps or something by the 31st. So you can come up with another goal instead of a weight loss goal. They have these really cool like metal things for walking. Then maybe I'll get one of those for the month of May, but I'm not doing weight loss anymore. If you were, then I would say break out your goals for your weight loss. And I like to put them down here, right in this spot of like what I'm trying to get to for the month, broken out by each week. Okay. So I hope that was fun. It's a little bit of a break from always talking weight loss stuff, but this is super helpful with trying to stay on top of your goals, stay on top of your progress, right? As you're trying to move through your weight loss journey. And then, once you start having that history built up of how you did last year, it's really cool to come back and like see compared to last year, like where you were in your journey, especially if you have a lot to lose, to come back and see how you did compared to last year and celebrate some victories from last year.